Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Outcast Podcast. Grateful to sit in here with you. Right, get ready to get started here. I'm going to bring TikTok on board here in just a moment. I just want to get everybody up in here because it takes a little bit of time for everybody to pop in. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in here and get their selves together and become part of the stream here. And I'm trying to get everything good together over here as well. Okay, down there in the bottom left-hand corner of the green screen there, that is the last track before the update that is coming in at 5 o'clock from the National Hurricane Center. I'm expecting this update to possibly bring this thing up to a Cat 5. I'm not guaranteeing, I'm not saying it will, but that is what I'm looking to happen. And the reason I say that is at the 2 p.m. update, we were at 155. We're only 2 miles an hour short right now of a Category 5 hurricane. All right, let's go through the different maps here for you. All right, here's your projected wind speed. Let me bring TikTok on board. Hold on a second, everybody. All right, so here's your projected wind speed from the National Hurricane Center. The purple right here, that's going to be your bad spot. I wish there was a way to zoom in on this. Unfortunately, the Hurricane Center does not give us that ability. So but here's your current wind speed projection. Hello, TikTok, everybody coming in. Glad you could join us. Let me change my position here because y'all are the ones that can see me right now. We are waiting on the 5 o'clock update from the National Hurricane Center. I'm trying to get comfortable in this seat. Give me a second here. Since the stroke, it gets hard. Dagnabbit. I meant to fix that before this live, but forgot. Anyway, welcome everybody coming in. We're waiting on the 5 o'clock update from the National Hurricane Center. Behind me on the green screen for you on TikTok is the flood surge warnings. Find yourself on the coast. That's how much storm surge you can expect to see. But we're waiting on the 5 o'clock update to come in from the National Hurricane Center. I'm going through maps right now for the other streaming services. But this is what a lot of you have been asking for on TikTok is storm surge. And I am putting that green screen up for you, TikTok, so you can see where your storm surge is on the West Coast and the East Coast. Thank you for joining everybody that's coming in. Thank you for the likes. TikTok, please follow if you don't mind. I'm trying to get up to 10,000 viewers so that I can go live off of my computer and not my phone, so I can share more information with you guys via the displays that I'm using. All right, so this is from the last update, not the current update. I'm just going through the wind speed. So here's your estimated wind speed. Bradenton, Florida. Oh, I said Louisiana. Bradenton, Florida is right now where they think it's going to make landfall around 3 o'clock Thursday morning. Again, we are waiting for the update track. We're waiting for updated information. We usually get that in right before the top of the hour. We get those updates every 3 hours. I'm waiting on that now. Let's see here. Current cone Thursday, 7 o'clock a.m. dead center over Orlando is what it's looking like as a Category 1 or 2. They said 2 on the last run. Might be a Category 1 on this one. We don't know yet. We'll have to find out with this next update what's going on. I'm looking now to see if I can see where is. I'm missing something went away, and I'm not sure where it went to. So let me rebring this back up. Something is not right. All right, let's see here. All right, so 4 p.m., which is 5 o'clock. Here's the latest update, folks, from the National Hurricane Center. We have a big storm now. Okay, as of 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 5 o'clock Eastern, east northeast at 9 miles an hour, 918 millibars is your pressure. Winds are now 165 miles an hour. That puts us back to a Category 5 hurricane. Hello, everybody coming in on TikTok and all the other platforms that I'm on. Hope everybody is having a good day. We're getting ready for Hurricane Milton. And this looks like to me, we have us a new Category 5 storm, folks. It's got to be back to Category 5. There's no way that this is not Category 5. So, yeah, we're at Category 5, 165. We're there. So, let me see if they've updated anything on the track. All right, arrival times. So, Wednesday, 8 p.m., we're just off the coast, and Wednesday, 8 a.m., we're just off the west coast. Wednesday, 8 p.m., we're off the east coast. So in 12 hours, this is going to make it completely across the state of Florida in 12 hours. This storm's going to be booking it. Never claim to be a meteorologist, never will. Everything I'm telling you, I'm getting directly off the websites. I can show you on all my other streams. I'm never going to say I'm a meteorologist. I'm just passing on the information that I see. No, it is not looking better. This thing just went to a Category 5 again at 165 mile an hour winds, according to the latest updates. I'm going into WFLA right now out of Fort Lauderdale. I'm out of Tampa. And I'm going to see what they say with their updates when they come on. According to the National Hurricane Center, Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach, you're going to be okay right now. You're going to get a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. You're on the north side of the storm. The storm is supposed to go in on Bradenton and go across Orlando and go out of Titusville. That is the last track that I saw. I'm waiting. I'm going through the National Hurricane Center now, looking for the next track. Let me see if they've updated that. The track does not seem to be moved much at all. Appears to be about the same area. Winfield has gotten more to the north of the storm now. The Winfield is going more to the north side of the storm. This is going to be a north lopsided storm. All the rain, thunderstorms, and the Winfield is moving to the north side of the storm. So that north side of the storm is going to get more wind and rain than anything else. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Trying to get to 10K so that I can get on my computer and do my lives for TikTok off the computer. Okay. Tell your boyfriends, husbands, wives, sisters, brothers, friends, nieces, nephews, anybody. 1-800-729-3413 is the number that the Florida government is giving out to get you out if you need assistance getting out. There's not thunderstorm. That's where you're wrong. If you go and look at WFLA in Florida, Tampa, you will get thunderstorms around the eye, only the immediate eye. If you look at the lightning counts from Helene, and I can go back and look at that, Helene had lightning strikes of almost 1,000 an hour right before it made landfall. You don't see it on land, you see it over the ocean. That's what fuels a hurricane. Thunderstorms around the eye. Those storms wrap around the eye, they are only in the eye. So Sarasota, Florida. Let me bring up one of my maps here. Well, yeah, well, like I said, the last update just come out, and I'm still looking at the current tracks, trying to get all that information to see if they've changed anything. I'm 4 minutes out on the next, well, hold on. Yes, we're a minute and something out from the stream that I've been looking at, but the cone appears to be about the same. 5 o'clock update, they do not have this down as a category 5, and I do not understand why. Still showing it category 4, but 165 mile-an-hour winds. I don't know how that's not a category 5. Oh, they just changed it. Okay, they just switched over. So yeah, it is now officially a category 5. Bradenton, you are, as of the last update, not this current one, but as of the last one, Bradenton, you are dead in the landfall area. I'm waiting for an updated track now. And as soon as I get that updated track, I will share it with you guys. Rainfall potential. Let's look over that real quick. Tampa Bay area, you're looking at about 8 to 12 inches and immediately around the eye area. Just north of Tampa Bay, just north of Orlando, you're in that 12-inch area as well. Most everybody else is in 4 to 6 inches around the Tampa Bay area. South of that, you're looking at 4 inches or less. So, yeah, I'm looking at the updates now just to see what kind of update I get on the the track here. As soon as I get that exact, I will pass it on to you. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Tell them get out. Just went category 5. Tell them get out. Okay, sorry about that. I had somebody was. That's okay. That's what I'm here for. Try to give you as accurate information as I can. Naples. Give me 1 second here. Let me bring up this other map I have. I can go in and look. Tampa. Let me get this updated track before I tell you anything exactly on Tampa. Right now, Sarasota, it is dropped down some. Yep, Sarasota looks to be in the heart of the, okay, updated track. Sarasota looks to be like the new target bullseye here, but I'll know more in a few minutes. But it looks like Sarasota is going to be our next target. Okay, so Oakland. Let me look around Oakland here. Hold on 1 second. Ruskin, yep. Somebody just asked me about Ruskin. Ruskin, get out. You're on the north side, but you're still going to experience some pretty strong winds. Oakland and D-Land. All right, D-Land. Like I told everybody earlier, I'm not from Florida, so if you would be so kind as give me a close city, close as you can find, in that area, I can go right into it just a second. Sarasota is now in the eye of the storm, the latest track. Jacksonville, you're good. You're going to catch a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. You're in 1 to 3 feet of storm surge. You look on my green screen behind me, you see that yellow. That is your storm surge of 1 to 3 feet. You're going to get a few inches of rain. Let me bring up the National Hurricane Center's rain forecast. Jacksonville, you are less than an inch of rain or less. Let me bring up the wind field real quick. Wind field for Jacksonville, you're in 5 to 10 miles. Well, wait a minute. You're 10 to 20 mile an hour wind range for that area. Orlando, the storm right now is going right over you as a category 2, unless it changes. So Orlando, it's supposed to go across Orlando and out of Titusville back out into the Atlantic Ocean. So, yeah, if you're in the Orlando area, I would definitely seek sturdy shelter if you don't have any. Miami, Broward, you're good. You're looking at, according to the wind field estimates here, you're looking at anywhere between 5 to 10 mile an hour winds. And according to rain, you're looking at, where's my precept thing? Rainfall potential for Miami-Dade, less than an inch. Bradenton, it just dropped south of you now. Sarasota is now in the eye. Barry Islands, everything on the west coast from Miami down, you're good. Above that, you don't get into storm surge. So you get just south of Titusville and all the way up to Jacksonville and all the way up to South Carolina coast. St. Petersburg, you might want to make sure you got a good strong structure to stay in. You're going to need it. Get you a good strong structure. Pine Island, where exactly is that close to? Pine Island. Give me something close, and I will get you the information you need. Gainesville, you should be fine. Cape Coral, you're going to get a little bit of wind and rain. Nothing major to Cape Coral area. Naples, nothing major with Naples as of right this minute. We'll have a definite in the morning at the 8:00 a.m. update from the National Hurricane Center. That's going to be like the major update. 8 and 11 will be those two major updates, because that's going to be the 11 o'clock update will be like the last hurrah before we start feeling the effects in Florida around 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Orlando, the eye is scheduled right now, unless it changes, to go right over Orlando or just south of Orlando. It's going to be rough in Orlando. They'd like to show the category 2 right now. Milton just went back up to a category 5. Venice Beach, Venice, you are, hold on. I'm trying my best to keep up with everybody, so just give me a second here. Venice, all right, so the storm went down to Sarasota for a landfall. So that's probably going to bring your storm surge up a little bit. Sarasota, I would probably say you're going to be, Venice, you're probably looking at 10 to 12 foot of storm surge, maybe 15. You're on the border there between where they change it with Inglewood. So I would say 10 to 15 foot of storm surge. The villages, y'all need to buckle down. If you're in a mobile home in the villages, I would not stay in it. You're going to be just north of where the eye is coming through. I would probably find me sturdy shelter. Bradenton, again, Bradenton, you're south. It has now went south to Sarasota area for landfall, but you're still going to be close enough in Bradenton. That eye is pretty big. You're going to get some of the eye wall, so you're going to get some wind in there. So you're just because that eye is moving south, don't lose focus on keeping safe. Orlando, again, the eye is going to come right across Orlando right now unless something changes. Arcadia, you're going to get a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. Nothing major. Storm is too far north. St. Augustine, you're looking good. Miami, you're good. Fort Lauderdale, you're good. Fort Myers, you're going to get some wind and some rain, and you're going to get about 3 to 5 feet of storm surge in the Fort Myers area. You're looking at about 2 to 5 inches of rain in that area. Lakeland, Florida, you are going to get 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, maybe 80 mile an hour winds, and about 5 to 6 inches of rain. Sarasota is now the eye of the storm. It's where landfall is expected. I'd go inland for that last comment. Just go inland. Find you an available shelter. Get out of the flood zone. Okay, I am going to, Ocala is going to be in the area. Let me go through the list of evacuations. These are going to be mandatory or voluntary evacuations by county as of the last update that I have. Here we go. Stand by. Charlotte County, evacuation order is mandatory for zones A and B. Citrus County, you are under a mandatory evacuation for anything that cannot handle hurricane force winds. That's why they have it listed. Clay County, you do not have any mandatory evacuations, but they are asking you if you're in a low-lying area or flood-prone area to please evacuate. Collier County, you're under A, B, and C. DeSoto County, you're under a voluntary for A. Back up, they just changed it. Yeah, they are now ordering evacuations for Zone A and Zone B. Dixie County, you're voluntary. Glades County is voluntary. Hardy County is voluntary. Hernando County is mandatory for A, B, and C zones. Highlands, no information. Hillsborough, mandatory evacuation for A and B. Lakeland County is voluntary. Lee County is mandatory for A and B. Levy County is mandatory for A and B. Manatee County, A, B, and C, you're under a mandatory evacuation. Marion County, they're asking you to get out if you're an RV or modular home. Miami-Dade is voluntary. Nassau, nothing. Okeechobee is voluntary evacuation for low-lying. Pasco, A, B, and C. Pinellas, A, B, and C. Putnam is voluntary for zones F and A. Sarasota, A, B, and C. St. John is going to be A, B, and C. Sumter County, only if you're in a low-lying area. Union County is voluntary, and Volusia County has all areas east of the Intercoastal Waterway. That's your list of right now of mandatory evacuations by county. Now let me get in here and look at these comments on, get in here, look at my comments on TikTok, and so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm gonna go section by section. Okay, everybody just hang on. That's how I do it. So let me bring up my map so I can go area by area. All right, now okay, everybody just calm down for a second, okay? I know everybody wants information on where you're at. I'm gonna go top of the state to the bottom of the state. So just hang on for a second and give me a second to get everything together, and we're gonna go step by step, county by county, and we're gonna go through all this, okay? So first things first. Orlando, you're going to be in the eye of the storm. You're going to be in the eye of the storm right now unless it changes, okay? I'm just looking at the comments. Okay, here we go. Miami-Dade, you're good. You have nothing to worry about on that side. Look at the wind, look at the rain, no storm surge. You're good on the East Coast until you get up around. I meant to fix this mic after the last live, and I didn't do it. I wish now I had a. Okay, now, everybody calm down for a second. Inglewood, I'm going to go with everybody. Just everybody calm down for 1 second. Give me a chance. Okay. Looking at the current cone, current projections. Right now, we're looking at about 1 a.m. Thursday morning for landfall around the Sarasota area. Looking at the green screen behind me here, okay? If you are, hold on for a second. I'm gonna do something different, but hold on for a second. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Oh, that stroke really did me in. Hold on for a second, Nathan. Okay, so that other people can hear me. So looking at the green screen here, right up in this area right here, around the Clearwater, Florida area, all the way down to right around the Inglewood area. This is the area you need to worry about. So if you take this line here, go straight across over this way, come down here to the end of the red here and go straight across this way, sandwich yourself between these two lines, that's where you need to worry about. That is where you need to worry about. Okay, TikTok. It went south a little bit. It went south to Sarasota from Bradenton. That's only about 20 miles south. Miami, you're fine. Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade, Naples, all that over on the West Coast, you're good. Let me bring up that map again. You're going to be good from Fort St. Lucie south on the east coast. Fort Pierce north, you're going to feel effects from outer rain bands, wind. The wind field is big on this storm. Ocala, St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, you're going to be south of the eye. Right now, they have not lifted any storm surge warnings for that area because they don't know if the eye is going to wobble again or not. Once the eye passes the bank, passes shore, the winds reverse and then the water's going to go into the bay. So we're not over yet. Just because the eyes move down counterclockwise, it's going to push water into the bay as it goes up. You're still going to get some Florida Keys are fine. Florida Keys, 1 to 3 foot of storm surge. Crystal River, you should be good. This is going to be far enough south. I don't anticipate seeing any real major problems up there. Clay County, all right, let's see here. Palm Bay, Naples. What about Naples? Can somebody just give me a brief idea of what Naples is close to? I've learned a lot. Daytona, you're good. You ain't got nothing to worry about right now. I would worry about St. Augustine. Okay, St. Augustine, I see it here. St. Augustine, you're going to be far enough north of Orlando. You shouldn't have too much of an issue. According to the wind field, your wind's about 50 to 60. And then according to your rain, 3 to 5 inches. And you're in the 1 to 3 feet of storm surge area. Jacksonville, you're good. Melbourne, you're good. You're south of, you're going to be probably 70 miles an hour, 1 to 3 feet of storm surge, but the eye wall is going to be far enough north of you. I don't think you're going to have too bad a wind. St. Lucie, Port St. Lucie, you're good. You're above the major areas. The villages, you're in the villages, evacuate. Go, if you're in a mobile home, RV, in the villages, you need to evacuate. Miami's good. Land O'Lakes, you need to, let me zoom in here a little bit. Exactly. Land O'Lakes, you're probably going to see a good bit of wind and rain. I'm not going to lie to you. Spring Hill, I would definitely batten down the hatches there. Tampa, okay, Tampa, you're going to catch, it's supposed to go in at Sarasota. You're going to catch the edge of the eye wall probably in the Tampa area. The updates from what I've seen for the Tampa area right now are not too bad, but not really, really bad. I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. I'm waiting on this new track information to finish updating completely. St. Petersburg. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. 12 a.m. Thank you so much for the gifts, people. Thank you. Thank you. It's been shifting south. It's down towards the Sarasota area now. So we're just waiting to see exactly where they think this thing is going to go. All right, now I'm looking at the updated. I'm watching WFLA in Florida. I'm watching their meteorologists where I'm getting my information from. They've got it hitting 2 a.m. Thursday, 125 miles an hour in Sarasota. So that's our new target. Now remember, we were at Bradenton, we come down. This thing could wobble back up north. Keep your eyes on the storm. Polk County, thank you for the follows. Palm Beach are good right now. Naples, Ocala. All right, here we go. All right, so let me get back into this screen over here. Let me get over here. Somebody was asking about Jupiter Beach earlier. Jupiter, you're going to be fine. Fort Myers, you should be good. Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, Hope Sound, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, and Vero Beach. I'm thinking y'all are going to get some outliers, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Venice, you're in the 6 to 12 foot storm surge area of Venice Beach. I would, if you're on the coast, evacuate. Orlando, you right now, until as it changes, the eye is going to come right over you. Pasco County, you need to evacuate any area that you're in. Pasco County, let me go back real quick here to my list of counties that are under evacuation. Pasco County, you are under a mandatory evacuation for zones A, B, and C. A, B, and C for Pasco County evacuation requirements. A, B, and C. Orlando, again, Orlando, please, you need to get into a sturdy shelter. Miami-Dade, you're good. Charlotte County, y'all are going so fast, I'm having trouble keeping up. All right, let's do it this way. Everybody calm down. Let me do this. Let me bring up this track right here. Let me bring up this right here. Hold on one second. Let me, if I green screen you guys a wind field, would that help you guys out to know about where you're at? Would that be helpful? I'm just asking. Yes, Cat 5 again. It went to Category 5 right before the update. Pinellas County, you're getting hit. Orlando, you're getting hit. Pinellas County, you're getting hit. It's going to happen. Ocala. Okay, let me get Ocala real quick, because they've been asking for Ocala for a while. Hold on one second. Go back into my other screen here. I'll be back to that screen. Now I can go over here. Let's just be glad this storm did not go back over the same area it went over last time, because I don't think the poor people down there could even, I don't think people in the bend could take another direct hit. Bradenton, you're not safe in Bradenton. Even though the land has shifted southward, you're still, when that eye passes over and the winds shift out, then the bay's going to start filling up with water. So yeah, Clearwater, you're going to catch it pretty bad. You're in that 10 to 15 foot storm surge area. Orlando is not going to be okay. Orlando is going to get a Category 2. Hold on, I'm checking something out here. Okay, so I just updated some stuff here. Got an update finally. All right, so current track across shows it going the eye just south of Sarasota, running straight across. Oh, now everything has shifted south. Orlando, you're still going to catch some, but you're not going to catch it as bad. This updated line that they just gave me through the National Hurricane Center, I now have it. Can y'all stand by long enough for me to take a screenshot? Just stand by, okay? Give me 1 second. Hopefully I don't lose you, but I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. All right, let's see here. I want to get a screenshot of this, because unfortunately, this is the only way I can do it on TikTok until I get enough followers to do it the other way. Let me see if it will let me change my green screen here. Hold on. I understand this. I had all this set up before I started. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Now, let me get this. If you're in zone A, most places are evacuating zones A, B, and C right now. Now let me get into green screen, and let me get into Okay. For some reason, I'm going to go to the eye. Nothing for the face. All right, now let me try green screen again. Okay, behind me on the green screen, this line right here is the track. I'll get out the way. This right here is the track. That center line right down the middle is your track. So, Lakeland, you are in the cone. The eye is shifted south, just right at Sarasota. You're going to get some good winds. I'd probably say 80, 90 mile an hour winds at least. All right, let me go through this way. Cape Coral, Fort Myers. Fort Myers, you're going to get a little bit more than you were a little while ago, but it's not going to be anything major. If it keeps shifting southwards, then Fort Myers, you're going to have to worry. Sebring, it's now scheduled to go out of Palm Bay instead of Titusville, so it has shifted down some. Winter Haven, Lakeland, Tampa, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, Bradenton, Vero Beach, Cape Canaveral, Titusville, Orlando, Stanford, Apoco, Claremont, Spring Hill, New Smyrna, Daytona is now in it. The villages, you're out of the cone, but you're still in an area where I would pay attention. Lakeland, yeah, if you've got a sturdy place to go in Lakeland, go. If you need to evacuate, you can call 1-800-729-3413. 1-800-729-3413. That is the number for the federal, not federal, but for Florida's emergency management people, and they can help you get out. They've been posting that number all day on their site, telling people to get out. Now, listen to me carefully, everybody. I'm going to do this one more time. Let's draw a line. Picture Florida in your head. I'm going to test everybody's. I'm going right now while I send the cone. Everybody just calm down for 1 second. I would like for everybody to just, in your mind, picture Florida and picture where you're at. Picture if you're not in a major city, if you're in a small town, if you're in a rural area, then I want you to picture the next big city towards you. Now, I want you to take, and in your mind, I want you to draw a line that goes from Cape Coral and just goes straight across to West Palm Beach. That's our bottom line. Has everybody got that? Has everybody got our first line? Our first line is going to be from Cape Coral all the way over to West Palm Beach. Now, your top line, everybody follow along here, from Spring Hill and go, we're going to a bit of a catty corner, we're going to go up to Daytona Beach. That's the cone. That's your area of concern. That top line and that bottom line that I gave you is going to be your biggest area for impact. I'd love to go county by county and city by city, but it's hard for me to do it. You know, I've got so many people. The hurricane right now is almost 500 miles wide. I would definitely pray for everybody. And folks, I'm trying to get to 10K, and the reason I'm trying to get to 10K is so I can go live on TikTok in my creator studio, so you can see all the graphics that I'm showing now instead of me having a green screen behind me. You'd be able to see the graphics that I'm putting up, and that's why I'm hoping I'll get to 10K before tomorrow, because I'm going to broadcast the whole storm from the time they start feeling effects till it clears Florida. I'm probably going to be on the air. I would love to show a map. Trust me, I would love to show a map. I just can't do it on here. I don't have enough follows. If y'all can get me to 10K by 8 o'clock tonight, I will sit here for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, however long y'all want, and I will show you map after map after map. I will show you all the information you want. And I will show you the information from the National Hurricane Center, not from some made-up source. Orlando, it is now south of where it was going to be. It was going to come over you earlier. It has dropped about 30 miles south of Orlando. You're still going to get impacts. You're going to be on the north side of the storm, but they're not going to be as bad as they were. You guys caught a break. I'm not going to lie. I thought Mickey and Minnie were going to go flying out into the, we were going to have a Wizard of Oz moment. We were going to look up and see Mickey and Minnie just going by. But if you would just take in your mind that, that line I gave y'all earlier, I don't know how well you can see this, but this is this little white line right here. This is the track of the storm. The Atlantic side of the cone is okay. From the Atlantic side, you can go from Daytona Beach down to Hobie Sound. That's the east side of the storm's cone, if that helps you out. Naples. Give me 1 second. Naples, you are going to get a little bit more than you were earlier because of the shift south with the eye. Right now, they're still showing y'all at 3 to 7 foot of storm surge. And right now, they're showing 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. Right now. Miami, you're fine. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Y'all going to get a couple inches of rain, a little bit of wind right now. If this thing keeps shifting southward, Miami, you may have something to worry about. Things are flying by so fast. Daytona, you're good right now. Let me get the 8 o'clock update for Daytona. Let me see if this thing shifts again. Because right now, I'm giving y'all the information I have right now, but this thing could change again in no time. Ocala, I gave you an Ocala update a few minutes ago, but let me run back up here and find Ocala again in my little mapping map. Let me get it here. Okay, Ocala. I'm looking at you right now here. Let's see your Ocala. So Ocala, to the cone, you guys should be okay. I would probably say, from what I'm looking at, 30 to 50 mile an hour winds and about 4 to 8 inches of rain. Bradenton, you're out of the aisle now, but you're still under a mandatory evacuation, A, B, and C. Hobie Sound, you are on the bottom of the cone, the new cone that was just issued. You're on the bottom of that. Kissimmee, St. Cloud. You are now in the cone. They moved it south. You're on the edge of the cone now. You're probably going to get some effect. I'd probably say 50, 60 mile an hour winds and definite 3 to 5 inches of rain. St. Pete, you're looking a little bit better than you were. They dropped it down to Sarasota as for landfall. You're not going to really start seeing your storm surge until after the eye passes and gets in, inland for a little ways and reverses that wind around, and then that 10 to 15 foot of storm surge may come in. We'll just have to see what it does. Crystal River, you're looking good right now. I don't see, as far south as this storm has dropped, your storm surge right now is, I think you're in the 5 to 8 foot storm surge, 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. Melbourne, right now, Melbourne's okay. Orlando, like I said earlier, the storm track is now about 40 miles south of you. It was dead over you. It has gone south, but do not drop too far. Folks, let everybody stop for 1 second, okay? I know you want as much information as you can give, but I need everybody to listen real careful. 1 second. You need to pay very close attention for the next 24 hours to this storm. This storm can shift and wobble again and go right back up. It can shift and wobble and go south. It can make a hard right, hard left. This is a hurricane. It's a fluid situation. Mount Dora, if you would please be so kind as to give me a close city. I'm not familiar with Florida completely. So if you can just give me area close to it. Thank you for the follow review area. I really need y'all to get me up to 10K on here TikTok so I can just start throwing up what y'all want to know and getting me to 10K is how to do that. Because I can just go in and just throw up a map and say, here you are. This is is what they're expecting. But I can't do that here. I'm trying my hardest. I really am. Ocala, you're good right now. You're going to get some wind. You're going to get some rain. Storm has shifted south. You're not as bad as you were going to be earlier. Fairmont, what is that close to? Port Charlotte, you're looking. Let me see. Let me get into this other screen here. Port Charlotte. All right, hold on 1 second. My information is starting to update. Let me get this update in. Orlando, again, you're going to get some wind, you're going to get some rain, but it's not as bad as it was going to be, mainly because the storm has shifted south. What is Claremont close to, if I may ask? You can just give me a major city, and that'll get me close enough that I can give you what you need. West Palm Beach, East Coast, Florida, right now, you're good from Miami-Dade down. West Palm Beach down, you're good right now. If this storm shifts any further south, you'll have something to worry about. Clearwater, you need to evacuate zones A, B, and C. Sebring, Florida. Sebring, I did one on that earlier. Where was that at? Hold on. I've changed my map over so I can type in these towns now and I can get an exact where I'm at. All right, Sebring, you're right dead in the cone. Center track. I would definitely make sure you have a very sturdy place. Arcadia, you're good right now, Arcadia, but let me go back up to Sebring. You're in an area, make sure you got food, water, supplies, gas, cell phones are charged up. Everything. Jacksonville, you're good right now. It's shifted south, so when they do the next update, I will let you that. Paramount, we're in the garden. Hold on one second. Everybody say hello to my lovely wife who is sticking her head in over here. Hold on 1 second. What's up, babe?
I forgot what came in. Never mind.
All right. Wintergreen. Okay. Yeah. You're. I need to get a little more information on that. Plant City, yeah, Plant City, you're a little bit north of the cone there. You're going to get some wind and rain, but I don't think you're going to be very, very bad. When I was a truck driver, I've been to Plant City a lot, so to a border factory, I think, up there. All right, everybody slow the road just a little bit. All right, let me sit here real quick. Because I wasn't planning on being on this long right this minute. A bit longer than I planned on being on. Daytona right now, you are. I'm not going to sit here and say Daytona, you're good right now. This thing shifted south, it shifted north. I would just say monitor everything for the next 12 hours, Daytona. Manoa, where's Manoa close to? Winter Haven, you are now way south of the cone. The cone's dropped down, but you're still going to get some wind and rain. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts and the follows. I really, really appreciate it. I need more follows there. Thank you for the gifts. I need more follows. I need to get up that 10K so I can get you guys on my multiple streaming platforms so that I can show y'all all this stuff, graphics and all. St. Cloud. St. Cloud area. Yeah, I would batten down the hatches in that area right now. I've got a feeling this thing's going to shift a little bit further south. I hate to say that, but that's the way it's trending right now. Spring Hill, hold on. Spring Hill, let's see. All right, Spring Hill, you are right where I'm trying to get you to my map. All right, Spring Hill, you're far enough down that you're going to be in that 6 to 8 foot storm surge, and you're going to get some wind, but you're not going to get as bad as it was going to be. So I would definitely, if you're in A, B, or C, you still need to evacuate. Sorry about that. I'm getting stirred up. My voice is going to me. All right, let's see here. St. Augustine. St. Augustine. Give me 1 second here. Let's get back into our interactive map. Get my internet map. Okay, you're over on the west coast. If you're east coast of Florida there. Let's see. I think where you're at here and the way this thing is moving, you're going to get 1 to 3 foot of storm surge, 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and 3 to 4 inches of rain. Oakland. Hold on 1 second. All right, Oakland, you are going to, let's see where we are in correlation with our, oh, you're right outside of Orlando. Yep, batten down the hatches there. And you're going to get some really good winds, some really good rain in that area. The Palm Beach coast, right now, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, Miami-Dade, Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, all those areas right now, you're just looking at storm surge and a little bit of rain. Sumter County, I'm from Sumter County, South Carolina. Hey, there's Sumter County, Georgia, Sumter County, Florida. Tampa. Okay, everybody slow down. Let me catch my breath. Tampa. Okay, so with Tampa, what's going on now is the eye is expected to hit Sarasota, Florida about 1:30 Thursday morning. You're just outside the eye wall. You're going to have a lot of heavy rain, a lot of heavy wind. You're not going to get that. The water's going to get pushed out of the bay initially. Storm's going to pass. The wind's going to change direction, and that water's going to get pushed back into the bay. And then your storm surge is going to be on top of that. You're going to have a window where there's no water in the bay, and you're going to have a window where there's too much water in the bay. A, B, and C, Pinellas County is under evacuation. Get out if you are in those areas. Cape Coral, you're good at the moment. Oconee, you're good. Deer, Deland, Hudson. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to get, hold on real quick here. Orlando, the Keys, you're good. Florida Keys, most of the thing keeps going south. You're good. Lakeland, you're in the area. Lakeland, you need to pay good close attention. Monitor the storm. If you can get into a shelter, get into a shelter. If you've got a good sturdy house, do your normal storm prep. Okay, let me get this through here. I did an update on this area earlier, but I will do it again. Okay, so anybody in the Orlando area or within 45 to 50 mile radius of Orlando, y'all are down south. Y'all were initially in the cone, the exact path of the storm, and it shifted south. You're still going to get effects. You're still going to get those high winds around 75 plus miles an hour. You're still going to get that rain of 6 plus inches. You're going to have power outages. You're going to have flooding in low-lying areas. If you're in the low-lying area and there's a shelter open, evacuate. Polk County, hold on 1 second. Polk County, it's going to go right over you guys. So I would say Fort Meade, Frostproof, Bartow, Lake Wales, Winter Haven, Lakeland, the I-4 area, the Brandon area, Lithia, Riverview. That is in the direct path of the storm right now. Folks, if you're in that area, I would do whatever I could to prep today and first thing in the morning. That area is going to be a little rough. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to tell you the truth. That's why I'm here. It's going to be rough in that area. You're going to have a long night. Broward County, Miami-Dade, all that area is good right now. You got a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. Let's think keeps going south. Right now, if it shifts towards Jacksonville, that's a big, big shift because it just went 25 to 30 miles south on the track. It had to be a big shift to the north. Not that it couldn't happen, but right now you're good. West Palm Beach, you're good. Ocala, you are going to get some wind and some rain. Mount Dora, hold on 1 second. Mount Dora, Let me get you. Mount Dora. Let's see. Got you right here. Let me back off. It zooms in when I do it, and then I have to back it out and look at my cone. Mount Dora, you're going to get some wind and rain. I don't anticipate you getting anything too bad right now, unless the storm shifts more north. Now let's keep in mind that this storm is 400 miles wide. The wind field is 400 miles wide on this storm, so you're going to get wind all over Florida, no matter what. Polk County, I went over a minute ago. Fort Myers, you're good right now. This shift south could. The shift south is going to get you a little bit. You're going to get in this thing a little bit more, but I don't think you're going to get it real bad right now. It hasn't shifted far enough south. If it shifts any more south, then you may. Fort Lauderdale, you're good right now. You're going to get some wind and rain. St. Cloud, same thing, some wind and rain. Hillsborough County, you're under a mandatory evacuation, A, B, and C zones. A, B, and C, you are mandatory. Ocala, I'll go back to that one in a minute because I just did an update. Jacksonville, you're good right now. Wind and rain, 1 to 3 feet of storm surge. Nothing serious. North Carolina, you're good. The thing's going straight out into the ocean. We're good. I'm in South Carolina. We ain't got nothing to worry about for a while. Palm Bay, everything over on the east coast of Florida, from West Palm Beach down south. Right now, you're good. You're just going to get storm surge and a little bit of wind and rain. 1 to 3 foot of storm surge. Nothing serious. North Port, Coral Springs. Okay. Coral Springs. Let's start off with North Port because that was the first person to ask. Yeah, you're in a bad area. You need to get out. If you're in that area, you need to evacuate. Zones A, B, and C have been ordered to evacuate. Now, I had somebody asking me earlier in one of my lives. I'm going to stop with the chat for 1 second, okay? I had somebody in my live earlier ask me a question, and folks, I am not one to disparage anyone. I don't want to put anybody down. If you've got plans for Orlando this weekend, Monday, Tuesday of next week, I would cancel those plans right now. And the reason I say that is this thing is going to hit as a Category 3. It's supposed to go across the state of Florida as a Category 2 and be on the Atlantic Ocean as a Category 1. That's not a lot of weakening. It's going to tear some stuff up, infrastructure-wise. We're going to lose power. There's no way around it. You're going to lose power. So, knowing that you're going to lose power, I would 100% suggest that you realize that this is not a game. You need to be ready. Okay, I'm going to spend 5 more minutes on here because I've got to get ready for my 8 o'clock live, and I've got a lot of stuff I need to write down. I see now what I need to focus on for my next live. Citrus County, Tampa area, it's shifted down to Sarasota, so you're going to get it still, but it's not going to be as bad. Ocala, I hit Ocala a little while ago. Let me hit Ocala one more time. Hey, babe, come here. My puppy doggy. I just got a brand new dog here a couple of days ago. Ocala, you are definitely going to need to make sure you've got good shelter. Make sure that you are sheltered down just to be on the safe side in case this thing shifts north. I don't anticipate it shifting that much north. Ocala, you should be good for now. Naples, give me 1 second for Naples. All right, Naples, let's see. Naples, you are trying to see where you are on my map of where you're on the cone here. All right, So to the cone, you are okay. Naples, unless this thing shifts really far south, you're still good with 3 to 7 feet of storm surge, a couple inches of rain, 50 to 60 mile an hour winds right now. All right, folks, I need to get off of here. I got to charge my phone back up for the 8 o'clock live. I come on at 7:50. I'm going to ask you all this one question, one favor for me. All right, Lakeland, I'm going to do one more. All right, hold up. I'm going to go one more time. I'm going to draw a line one more time for you guys. Lakeland, you are going, if you are from Orlando, well, let's go a little north of Orlando. Let's say from Sanford, Florida, south to probably, I'm trying to give Highway 27 south of the lake, Lake Okeechobee. So Lake Okeechobee up to, I'd say Sanford, just above Orlando. That's my area of focus right now, as far as this is where you need to be focusing really careful on. That's the area I would focus on right now. From what I'm seeing, I need to get more information, and I won't have that information until the National Weather Service does that 8 o'clock update. Once we get that 8 o'clock update, we'll be able to really stare this thing in the face and say, here's what's going on. This track is going to keep adjusting. This storm is still wobbling. It has not stabilized its track as of yet. And because of the wobbling that it's doing, and it's not being stable with its track, it's really hard to tell you exactly where it's going to go. And this being a Category 5 hurricane, because it just went back to Hurricane 5, Category 5 status, that's something we need to focus on and worry about. But I will be back at 10 minutes to 8, 7:50 Eastern time. I will be back, and I will write down a bunch of stuff. I know about where y'all want me to focus now, city-wise. And we'll go, and I'll do a very extended live. I'll extend my live out as long as I need to go once we get that 8 o'clock update. And if y'all can get me up to 10K followers, and it's hard to get 10,000 followers in a few hours, but you get your friends and family and everybody to just follow me, and I can get y'all in and show y'all the maps that y'all need to see. And it's just hard to do unless I get the green screen figured out on the phone, because I have to take a picture of this and do that, and it gets hard to do. And I don't think I can cast it to my iPhone. I haven't figured that part out yet. Anyway, just follow me, get me up to 10K, tell your friends, family, and then I can put these maps up. And when you ask me, I can bring it up and show you. This is where you're at. This is what you can expect. Because I have the National Hurricane Center map up, and I have the wind field, I have anticipated rain, storm surge. I have all that from the National Hurricane Center that I can just pop up, show you in a heartbeat. And like I said, I do plan on streaming through the storm. So I will see you guys at 10 minutes to 8 o'clock, 7:50 Eastern Standard Time, 6:50 Central. And I will get you on there. Now, if you want to see what I got behind me, if I don't make it to 10K followers, you can go to one of my other streaming sites and see me there. You can email me at outcastpodcastsc@gmail.com. And I can send you the link to my other platforms, and you can actually look at what I'm looking at. You can see what I'm seeing. You can ask your questions that way as well. And I can see those questions as well. So I will be back at 10 minutes till. I know y'all still want me to go through these cities, and I've got to get off here and charge this phone up, or y'all not gonna be able to see me on TikTok at 8 o'clock. My phone is going dead. I've been on here for a while, and unfortunately, TikTok is the only platform I'm on that I have to use my phone, because I can't get on with my computer because I just don't have enough followers. So I need that 10K to get on there. But you can email me at the email address I just gave you. I have another email address inside of my profile. You can email that as well. And I can send you a link to the other platform that you can follow me on. And when I do my 8 o'clock live, you can see everything that I'm seeing and know exactly where I'm getting my information from. And you'll be able to see everything that I'm seeing and know exactly where I'm getting my information from. Okay, the email is in my bio, is one of them. The other one is Outcast, OUTCAST, podcast, PODCAST, SC @gmail.com. You can email that one, or you can email the one that's in my bio, and I will send you, oh, you're welcome, and I will send you a link to my other social media in case I don't make it to 10K, and you can see everything that I'm showing, all my other platforms. I'll show you the map, all the latest information. You're never going to see me tell you a lie. Let me get that straight right now. I'm not here for clickbait. I'm here to save lives. I'm a licensed firefighter. I'm here to save lives. Everything I'm telling you, I can back up 100% with accurate information, because I'm getting my information from the National Hurricane Center and from meteorologists in Florida. I'm not just out here doing like some of these creators and just making crap up to get you to follow me. If you email me and I'll send you my other platforms if I don't get the 10K on here in time, because I'm going to be broadcasting during the storm. For those of you that need that information during the storm, I'm going to be here broadcasting. And Daytona, you're good right now. I'm going to be on here broadcasting during the storm. And if I don't have 10K on TikTok, I can't show you everything. I will direct you to my other platform that you are more than welcome to watch at that time. But let me get off here. I will be back at 10 minutes to 8. Our next National Hurricane Center update is at 8 o'clock. We do it every 3 hours when we get this close to landfall. Tomorrow, they'll probably start doing every 2 hours. So as soon as the thing gets in radar range where they can get a good picture on the radar, they'll stop sending hurricane hunters out, and they will do all their updates via radar. St. Augustine, you're not safe, but you're not as bad a danger as you were in this shift south. Anyway, let me get off here because I really need to charge everything up and get everything ready for the 8 o'clock podcast. Again, Outcast Podcast, sc@gmail.com. It's one way you can reach me. The other way you can reach me is there is the bio right here on this TikTok has the other email address on it. You can get in touch with me either way. I will see you at 10 minutes to 8 o'clock. We'll stay on as long as we need to get you the information that you need. All right, we'll see you guys then. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the follows. We'll see you guys in a little bit.